39, but we're going to hone in on the top 5 specifically. You can see the top 10 here, but what we are seeing is Phil Foden rated ahead of Vinicius. How do you guys see it, Ale?
I don't see it that way. I think Vinicius Jr. should be higher in this list, certainly above Phil Foden and Bellingham. And the reason I say that is because we have to put into context what Vinicius Jr. career has been like. And let's not forget that at one point in his young career with Real Madrid, Karim Benzema, who we consider to be the best player in the world currently, was pointing at Vinicius Jr. and was saying, don't pass the ball to that guy. Do not pass the ball to that guy. He saw it, he heard about it, he read about it, and instead of sulking, he grew up, he matured, and he has become the partner that Karim Benzema was missing. That it wasn't Eden Hazard, that it wasn't Gareth Bale, it has been Vinicius Jr. because of performance, because of goals, because of productivity, and that final product that has improved so much over the last year or so. I think Vinicius Jr. should be much higher in this list, certainly, as I just mentioned, above Phil Foden and Bellingham.
Jules, who are you going for, Vinny Jr. or Phil Foden?
It's a very interesting debate, I think, and Tor said it when we had a little podcast with him, with Gab, the other day, and he also said that this list, always, for all of us, if we were doing one, there's also a lot of your individual preferences, and I think he likes a lot the way Phil Foden plays. I think he's been watching Phil Foden since Phil was a really, really young kid, and maybe that's also played a little part in him being in third place and Vinny in fifth, for example, Bellingham in between them two in fourth. I think Ale is right. You could easily have Vinicius in the top 3 with Haaland and Pedri. We said to Tor that Pedri could maybe even be higher than Erling on the back of, I mean, they both had injury this season, so it may be difficult, but Tor was saying that a lot of people said to him that Pedri should be the number 1 right now under 21. It's all debatable, of course. I said to him there was not enough French. Only 4 French. I said, what's going on? Well, 4 French out of 39. This is outrageous. There's 8 English players. I think, there's clearly a very good generation of young English players coming through. There's 5 Spaniards, 3 Americans, for example. So we will all have a different top 10. But yeah, I think you could make a case for Vinny to be higher up.
Between the La Liga players there, Pedri and Vinny, who are you going for?
Pedri.
Why?
Because I think he's a more complete footballer. Vinny, listen, if I'm a defender and you're picking a list here, who do I want to play against the least? It's Vinny. I don't want anything to do with Vinny. But from a football perspective, Pedri, for such a young man, the knowledge that he has and the way he plays is absolutely beyond belief. I still think Vinicius has got a bit to go, almost, just a little bit. But Pedri is so good, but yet can still get so much better. It seems like he's the guy that's going to be up there. So, of the two of them, I love Vinny. I think Vinny's a bit of a throwback. He's running at defenders. And they're all different types of players. As Jules said, it depends what you like. Yeah. Like, I would go for Vinny over Phil Foden because I think Phil Foden's a classic modern day player who it's pass and move, and he's got a great touch. Whereas Vinny's a throwback to me. Loves taking people on, will run past you, will play little 1-2s, loves scoring goals. So it depends what you like. I love Vinny, but unfortunately I think Pedri is a better all-round footballer.
Where is Pedri going to be again?
He's going to be up there somewhere.
Wait. Anyway, we're going to let Jules go now because he's got a new star-studded name to add to his phone book. Zlatan Ibrahimovic now.
That must be a big phone book.
And we hear that Jules is going to be here in Bristol, Connecticut in June, which we're very much looking forward to. But we're going to let him go for now.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.